Hi, everybody, and welcome to PonderCast Episode 1. I know it's not really a podcast, it's more of a vlog, video podcast kind of thing, but I love YouTube, so this is where it's going to go. And I'm going to call up my friends, and they're going to share some awesome educational technology tips for you to share in your classroom and use in your classroom and use in your schools. We're going to have a great time doing it. A couple goals that I have is, number one, this should be some type of mind-blowing educational technology. It might blow some of our minds, it might blow all of our minds. We're going to have a good time doing it. Number two is build our professional learning network. Not just inside our classrooms or in our states, but we want to do like outside of the schools. We want to get the people that are using the tech in our schools to talk to our students because it's all about the students. And then the third thing I want to do is use this platform for the educators that I talk to, for the people I talk to share their story and tell us all the cool things that they're doing for their students, with their students. So, just a quick introduction. My name is Seth Ponder. I teach Project Lead the Way in South Bend, Indiana. In this episode, I'm going to show you my 3 favorite ways that we use Google Slides in my classroom. So Google Slides is, PowerPoint that we can share and collaborate with, which is great, and I love it for that. But here are a couple things that I enjoy also using Google Slides for. I think it's one of the most versatile tools in our Google Suite collection. So as you can see here, I've got an agenda for second semester. I use this agenda, I add to it each week. For example, this was last year. You kind of go through, you can see week 4 changes, week 5 changes. I've got a whole bunch of hyperlinks on here. It's going to videos, it's going to assignments, it's going to articles that will help our students. Also, I use the right side here as like announcements and things going on. So if you want to get to know a student a little bit better, you can click on that student. So he's like our spotlight student for the week. Right? Everybody loved being like the student of the month when they were in elementary school, and that's kind of how I treat it. We've got great students in our building and in our programs. So you can click on it and find information about them. I also, right underneath there, I add announcements going on. For example, we had Makerspace scheduled there. Then other things like PowerSchool, which is our grading system, just easy links for the students. I also try to put like things that are going around town, especially with Notre Dame and IUSB and all the other great colleges and schools in our area and our businesses. I try to encourage our students to get out there and see things going on. So that's one of the ways I use Google Slides. I like it a lot. It's also really helpful for the students that might miss a Friday and be like, hey, what did we do last week? I can say, well, you can go back to the week before and see what you missed. All right. The second thing I like using Google Slides for is a portfolio. My freshmen start this and then they just take screen grabs, they take pictures, encourage them to use their cell phones properly and add those pictures to their portfolio. This one was done a few years ago, and then it shows the students as the year goes on in IED or the other classes that I teach how much they've learned, and they can kind of see it, especially when March comes around and they're like in that February funk or getting close to spring break. They can see that all their hard work and all the improvement that they've done is really worth it. And then, they've got this portfolio that they can share to employers, they can share to coaches, they can share to parents. They can easily just hit this share button and add that link to their social media and show all their friends. The third thing I like using Google Slides for is to kind of get to know activities. So we had a conference here in South Bend not too long ago, and I asked each presenter to make a slide about themselves. And it's loading real fast, and so you can see we put a picture, or the presenter put a picture there, a little something about themselves, and then this is actually also hyperlinked. So if someone wants to follow Angela, she can click on that, or join her LinkedIn or Instagram. They can kind of see it's like a business card for the educators. I also do this in the classroom where the students build a slide about themselves at the very beginning of the school year, and we can get to know each of them and what they like to do inside of class and outside of class. This is one of my favorite activities. And, then the students use this and they add it to their website and things like that. This is really easy to add to a Google site, or even the portfolio to really easy to add to a Google site. You can simply just hit this file button and you can hit publish to web and you can decide on what to do here. So those are my 3 favorite ways to use Google Slides. I'll add a link down below for you to make a template very similar to this. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up button. I'm going to throw some descriptions down below, some links down below to help you out. And then please comment below, share how you're using it, and then just share this video, please. That'd be great. If you could also hit that subscribe button, that'd be sweet. All right, see you at the next one.